Hello again and welcome to my channel. My name's Jason and I'm more hyped than I've ever been about what's going on in Ilysia right now. It's the 2-month anniversary since they started the pre-alpha, and I'm going to take you through all the different sections of the starter island to discuss the different changes they've made. I'm also going to discuss inventory and some belt storage, and instead of my normal highlight where I discuss my new favorite thing of the week, I'm going to go through some new information that I'm really excited about. So stay tuned for Ilysia Pre-Alpha Week 8. Alright, so I usually like to jump on the airship right away to take a tour of the island because there's always stuff changing constantly in this game. Of course it is, it's the Pre-Alpha. So right here you're seeing the grasslands, and just real quick I wanted to show the new inventory system they're kind of messing around with. I'm sure it'll change, probably like everything else. I mean, it's pre-alpha, nothing's guaranteed. I mean, but I think it's cool. Just throw it in there. It's pretty neat. You push a button, whatever you pick up, you can just toss in there. I love these weapons. They had a couple new ones, but I wasn't able to find them. I think the new bow just probably went really fast, but there you go. Pop it in there if I don't get killed. What are you doing? Anyway. Alright, so that's in my backpack. So back to the airship. Man, I'm an SOB. Look at that. Anyway, so another thing that's cool is I can pull them out and put them on my belt now. They added that so you can put them on both sides. I don't know if there's 2 slots on the belt or if there's more, I just don't realize, but for now I can put weapons on both sides. Like I said, this is the grasslands. It looks like she's getting ready to try out a glider that they put out a couple weeks ago. They completely redid the landscape. I mean, this entire island is completely new. If you've been following my videos, you'll know this is it's almost like an entirely different island. I can't believe how much they've changed and how much work they've put in over the last week. And then if you look at my hands here, see I have the male character this time. Last time I had the female character and her wrists weren't twisting like that as much, so they've said that's a known issue they're going to fix. And here's a village right here, down below the airship. Let's go take a look at that. Let's take the glider and see if we can make it to the village with it. Last time I played with this for the first time, and it was pretty cool. You can actually steer with it and everything, but I can't remember how fast it went. Let's find out. Let's fly over the grasslands all the way to the village. Back it up and go. And I'm flying kind of slow, and I'm dropping. Well, crap. I don't think this is working out the way I wanted it to. Yeah, that's not gonna happen, I don't think. Oh well. Smooth landing at least. Pretty good at this glider thing. Bye, glider. Alright, coming over, checking out the village. There wasn't anything over here before, and also, like as I've been saying, the entire landscape is totally different. Yeah, pull out my weapons. Let's do the old slash and stab on this boar here if I can. Come to get you. Oh. Whoa, what? No, I guess the hitbox isn't just right yet. Keep in mind this is pre-alpha. Oh, I got a hit. There we go. When all else fails, ditch the weapons and go with magic. Yeah, time to die. Alright, put my weapon back in my inventory. Alright. Let's go check out a couple of these village houses. I like how they have the little wells. I've seen one at a couple different places. They just added those. The water looks pretty good. when you look in them. And this is kind of one of the standard houses they've been making so far. Now keep in mind, everything you're seeing in this whole island, for the most part, has been done in the last week. Here's another one of the houses. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, I don't know if this is like an inn concept or what. I guess me and my wife and my 4 kids could stay here. Why not? Alright, continuing the airship tour. I don't know what that is, but I imagine that huge hole is going to be something eventually. Unless it's just some kind of a texture thing they haven't fixed. Oh, there's our friendly spider lair. So let's go check out the cave systems. So you can either climb up the vines there, or you can walk up the side on this one. This one's a little bit of an easier cave to get to. You notice the spider webs and the blue mushrooms. That's all. These blue mushrooms are new. Looks like you could go up and almost grab one and just yank it out and put it in your inventory. That'd be pretty cool. Just using my imagination, but I'm sure it's going to be similar at some point. And there's some yellow mushrooms too. That's also new. Some spiders. Let's not go that way. How about we go this way? Never mind. That's a big spider. Let's go see another area. So that cave was easy to get to. Some of these caves are really hard to get to. So climbing is really good in this game so far. It's pretty amazing, but it definitely takes a little bit of a workout to get way high up like this. And these caves, it may be hard to tell from the video, but they feel very large. And the cave systems are very spread out and very large as well. There's definitely a ton of future dungeon crawling to be done here. And the whole island itself in general is really big. It's hard to appreciate the scale of it unless you've had a chance to actually go in and play it. But that's why I'm making these videos, so if you don't have a chance, you can check these things out. And I noticed this little thing here. It's probably a glitch or some kind of silly thing, but it almost looks like a little piece of ore you could get out of the cave. I imagine it would be similar to that. Alright, back on our airship tour. This is a new biome also. We got the woods. Oh, there's some, like, craters or something. It looks like they've created several new types of trees. This all used to be flat ground. Almost everything, except for the mountains. There was a lot of flat ground, and it's so much more textured this week, and so many different types of trees I keep noticing. Looks really good, and it's real peaceful to walk through here. You got some little ones, big ones, brown ones, green ones, all kinds of stuff. And it may seem silly in some way to think about it that way. Let me chop this down real quick. Okay, and if you had been here the whole time since the beginning, the progress has just been insane. The amount of progress Team 21's been able to make in such a short time is insane to me. As small of a team as it's been, but they're expanding, so that's good. Oh, look, another type of mushroom. Pick. Inventory. Alright. So, just a quick side note. They updated the clouds in the sky. They were kind of cartoony looking. Now they look more wispy and nice. And another side note, actually. So this is Ilysia, and that is Lagina, and obviously the sun. And they both are sister planets that rotate around that sun. And there's a whole lore behind all that, and it'll probably come out during the KickStarter, or at least some of it. So here is a piece of the dark forest, or the jungle, I guess you could call it now. And the tree is super tall. You can see, obviously the airship's flying by the top of the tree. It's massive. There are huge trees in this part of the jungle. So when you go to the jungle, this is the only part they really haven't touched much at all this week. This was like this last couple of weeks here. Let's go check out this trail over here. That's kind of nice. Got the little S slope down. And one thing I did notice is how the fingers seem like they just kind of, like they go involuntary in a way. They kind of twitch a little bit like your real fingers would if you were running around. I thought that was kind of neat. I mean, other than the wrist twisting. But like I said, the team's already addressing that. So you keep following that trail, and oh, looks like some sort of sign of civilization here. That's like a set of stairs, maybe? Yeah. And there's, oh, you can see there's like jungle stuff. There's a skull and bones, another piece. It looks like some kind of jungle or some kind of old temple type pieces or something. So I'm guessing that goes with the jungle. This is they're calling this a camp. So I guess this is a campsite. And you can go. It looks like they got a little, maybe a guard post or something. I don't know what this is, but I thought it was kind of cool that you could lay in here and kind of peer through the wood and see what enemies are out there. And speaking of enemies, I'm really looking forward to the next few weeks when we start seeing some NPCs and some quests and some extra mobs. We've got about 3 mobs now, I believe, but there's more to come. So I'm really looking forward to that. We got some food, some books. It's like a nice little life out here in the jungle. I don't know what the story is with all these artifacts and stuff, but I'm sure that's going to change when they update the jungle area. Ginger ale? Really? We had root beer last week, now we got ginger ale. Oh my gosh. Anyway. I actually got to watch the developer making this wooden structure here during one of his live streams this week. And that was pretty fun. That's pretty neat to watch him work. They test everything thoroughly when they put it out. I mean, there's always going to be bugs, but I mean, it's amazing for a game that's been in pre-alpha how smooth it runs. And if you know the guys on the team, they work 7 days a week. They work constantly. They've always got a lot of stress, and they're always trying to get this stuff pushed out for us, and I really appreciate that. And then they got this. It looks like they added this kind of felled tree here. I don't know if you'd be able to use that with some kind of skill at some point, maybe collect it. And they've added another set of pretty pink new trees here in the jungle. They're really nice. I like those. I think those might be my favorites right now. And then the caravan. I always like to retouch the caravan because it's one of my favorite things, and people love the caravan. Everybody's going to get one. They're huge. It's just going to be your moving house, basically. And they haven't said everything about it yet or shown everything about it, but you can get a sense for the scale of it, getting into it, and see how smooth the climbing is. You've got your own little porch out here with a table. It's got a nice cover. And there's a window, and at some point I think they're going to have like potted plants. You can have certain stuff you can grow in there, wave at your friends. And then your little bedroom here. And I don't know if you can maybe cook there or something. I don't know, but it's a really cool concept. I like it. You're going to be able to actually drive these things wherever you go, apparently. And then here is the original inn. This was in the first Tavern Talk originally. This is the same inn, the same design. This always brings back good memories from several months ago, and I always have to come visit just to do it. Still a good looking place. And then here we have the beach. You can always see that Laguna over there in the horizon. And I really like I said last week, I love the colors in here in the coral. I love the way the water looks and sounds. And there's something different this week, it looks like. Oh yeah, what's that moving over there? Looks like is that a snail or what is that? Oh, okay, it's like a little crab. It's like that's cool, a coral crab. Hey, come back. Must come back. It's a pretty cute looking little guy there. That's a new mob. They've had the boars and the spiders, and then this is new. Let's kill you. Look at that cute little guy. Let's kill him. Oh, he's got a cute little animation. His shell pops off and he falls over. That's pretty neat. Alright, so here is the forest biome, and it was updated last week, but I didn't really go into the bottom of it. I really just went across the bridges and looked at kind of the upper end of it. I didn't really think about going underneath and just seeing the new trees, and it looks like a big pine forest, really. Bottom is kind of basic. I mean, they've got, oh, there's a cool little tree sticking out of the side of the rock there, like growing out the side. Here's looks like a couple of new colors and trees. Not used to seeing that either. And there's that dragon head with the lance through it. Mentioned that last week, but I didn't get a chance to really go down and look at the whole skeleton body. That's wild. I'm still curious what in the heck threw a lance that huge into it. And it crashed into this hill right here. And they've got some new water areas, a waterfall in the forest. And of course, you got to jump in. Still really love the water in this game everywhere so far. And it's going to look better on PC VR. I'm obviously on a Quest. All my videos are Quest. Alright, I think it's time for the highlight of the week.
Click on Zombie Apocalypse.
Okay, like I said before, instead of listening to me talk about the highlight of the week like usual, I'm just going to let you look at the final biome, which is the brand new town they've completely remade. And I'm going to let you listen to the question and answer session that was in the pre-alpha discussion. And then I'll follow that up by some summary and thoughts. I'll see you on the other side.
Okay, has Team 21 discussed achievements in Ilysia? That's from Jester. Yeah, we're going to be doing achievements the same way they do in games like, Fat Foods. Some pretty good achievements in that game. But also, don't, and for the love of God, please don't buy that terrible game. Will we have regional servers, e.g. EU, US, Asia? If not, how will latency of combat and such be handled? Ideally, we will have a US, and then an Oceanic server, and see how that goes starting out. If we can do US, EU, and Oceanic, then that would be cool starting out. Especially if we're able to use either the server we're using now, or if we have to step up to the next level and it's still able to handle everything, we could easily do 3 different, servers for the US, Europe, and the Oceanic users. But yeah, we've realized that we can't just have just a US-based server, because we will have issues with latency with combat and climbing and all that. So right now it's not a thing because we're testing, but as we get closer to alpha and beta, we'll have to start looking at different worldwide based servers. Book Girl asks, will there be a better way to log in Ilysia by having a laser pointer or have us interact with it? So the login system's going to change. We don't even really consider what we have right now a login system. It's just a click OK to get in system. So login system's going to be I don't know when it's going to change. We were thinking about we might still have it for, I don't know. We have a lot of stuff that you guys haven't seen that's going to be in the Kickstarter trailer. And then the Friday after Kickstarter, for that pre-alpha, all that stuff's going to be put in, and you guys will be able to check it out. Cosmic VR asks, do you guys have some form of checklist or set of goals you were trying to hit before the official Kickstarter? So that's kind of back to that previous thing that I just said. Yeah, we've got a complete checklist of everything we're trying to get done before Kickstarter. So far, we're on track I will say the date that I am aiming at for Kickstarter right now is August the 10th. I want to give everybody, that's not an official date, but that's the date that I'm aiming for us to be ready for. That gives us plenty of time to get the trailer shot, get the trailer edited, get everything for Kickstarter edited. I need to model up, I guess Jeff and I are going to be modeling up, backer rewards for Kickstarter. We want to try to have as many unique different things for tiers as possible. We just want some really good stuff. I've got a great, I'll tease it now. If you guys loved the island that you were able to get during pre-Kickstarter, I got something that's going to be a bit better than that. It's pretty damn cool. I'm really happy with what I came up with. Xander and I brainstormed it. I don't even think I've told the rest of the team yet. It's just been kind of something Xander and I have been kicking around, and I've started working on it. It looks really cool. So Joseph Rhodes asks, will there be any integration done in the future for VR add-ons like tack suit, body trackers? So I did post an answer to this, and let me pull up the answer. Actually, I think it was Sachs answered this for me. With add-ons, they mentioned they don't plan to focus on it for launch at this stage, mainly because they don't want to take from funding what we're providing the support for devices used by a small minority, but also that if there is a demand for it or it is interesting to them, they will probably work on something supporting over time. And that's so basically it's right now we aren't really focused on a lot of different peripherals unless somebody sends us one. We're supporting 3D Rudder. That will be an at-launch thing. Their rep has been reaching out to us, and we've been making sure that we're good on that. B Haptics is interested in sending us a dev kit as well. That's the haptic feedback vest and that whole system that they have set up. So that's something we're going to look at supporting as well. If Catwalk or Nidium decide to bestow something onto us to check out, that's cool. But like I said, I'm just not spending backer money on a bunch of peripheral devices because really it just feels like we're buying ourselves toys. If it's not something that if these developers believe in our game and they want to help, they want to do some mutual back and forth stuff. We support them, they support us, then that's cool. Gil asks, will we be able to collect? Will we be able to get collectibles to display anywhere? Or we'll be able to collect the shrubs of Ilysia and make gardens from them. Caravans don't have gardens, do they? So Caravan, you can see in the Caravan there is a little flowering pot. And we do plan on having a couple more little things like that. There's a game I play and I absolutely love called Subnautica, and you can collect the little plants that are out in the environment, and then you have these little gardens that you can put all the different little things in and watch them grow and grow them. I would love to add something like that over time. Yeah, I do. I love the idea of people having stuff that they can collect. I love people being able to any personal housing that you get over time, being able to add stuff from places you've been in the world. I love that. I really, really love people being able to do that. I want to be able to do that. So it's definitely, I think something Xander wants, is something everybody on the team wants, is being able to personalize some things around the world and experiences around the world. Virtually Real asks, will our Caravan be upgradable so we will have more space, or will it be stuck at a normal size? We do plan on Caravan upgrades. That's as far as I'm going to go into that, though, because that's kind of a little bit of a Kickstarter thing. And some stuff that you guys will be able to be surprised on. Oh yeah, Jester. So yeah, what pulls a Caravan? I'm not answering that because that's another Kickstarter thing. So yeah, Jester asked this question about what pulls a Caravan. We've got some concept art going for all that. I've actually been working on a lot of concept art for the Kickstarter. It's just basically just a bunch of renderings of environments and modes of transportation and little things that just aren't in the game yet, that are, well, they're in the game but they're not in the Kickstarter, and they're not in this island just yet. But yeah, you guys will definitely be seeing things that help move Caravans along. I wish I could show you guys all the stuff we've been working on, because there's so much more in this island you guys aren't seeing. And Xander and I were just sitting there, and Xander's you can't show them this, you can't show them that, you can't show them this, you can't show them that. I'm man, I really want to, because people are going to see all this stuff in the trailer and be oh, that's all fake.
Well, that's why everybody's going to be able to play it right after the trailer. So, I mean, I know like right now there isn't a lot to do. Like it's basically just kind of show and tell of like environmental work that's going on, and there's like a few like things that you guys can play with. But in the coming weeks, a lot of that's going to change. So more stuff to look forward to.
Yeah, a whole lot more. August 10th is our goal for Kickstarter. Yeah. So the idea, so this is it. This is our plan: is that over the next 2 weeks, we get everything finished out to shoot the trailer, and in 2 weeks we shoot the trailer. So in 2 weeks, we want to be able to get everybody ready all of our backers in to record in the town, and then so basically what it is that we want to let everybody know when the date is for Kickstarter. So anybody that, we got a lot of people that want to back, but we recognize that there's a lot of crazy shit going on right now financially for everybody. So we're making sure we give plenty of leadway for everybody to be able to get ready. So August 10th is basically when what everybody can plan on right now. For the actual launch. My plan is to have the page up around the 3rd to 7th, so that people can start wish listing it and sharing it, on Reddit, Facebook, wherever you want to share the page to help, promote it and get word going. We want to give plenty of time to be able to do that. We don't want to surprise anybody with this and just come out of nowhere with this campaign. We want everybody to know we're going to advertise the page. We're going to do everything we can do to get as much knowledge going about it as possible. We definitely want to see this get made. We've got very realistic plans on how to make it. We're obviously we're not trying to come out World of Warcraft or what other giant MMO that you love, right out the gate. We're definitely starting small so that we're able to meet every goal we want to meet realistically. And you guys basically see us do this week to week. We have a whole list of stuff that we want to implement, and we get it in. We really try to test it as much as we can. It's usually still kind of buggy, but it's usually in a more, much more presentable state than when we first start kind of messing with it.
And there you have it. August 10th. That's the goal for the Kickstarter for Ilysia, finally. The ones that have been following this for a long time. I mean, I've been following this for over a year, and the devs have been working hard. I've been watching them this whole time. It's been amazing. It's been an amazing journey. And when they started pre-alpha, I was excited, but Kickstarter starting up now is just really, really exciting for me. Everyone that's interested in Ilysia, come by the Discord, say hi. I go by Jester on there. It's a great community. We're always looking for more active people. And if you're interested in becoming a patron and getting into the pre-alpha and then the soon-to-be alpha after the Kickstarter, go to team21studio.com and hit the Patreon link. I'm really impressed with all of the zones here, and the scale is beautiful. There's such a large amount of space in this game, and this is just the starter island. I mean, there's so much more that they're coming out with. Highly, highly encourage you, if you're into any kind of MMO or RPG type thing, check this out. Also, if you like the music in the background, check out Justin Jet Zorbus on YouTube. He's composing the music for all of Ilysia. Once again, thanks for watching my channel. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe, and be sure to hit the notification bell. Once again, thanks for watching. I will see you all in Ilysia.